My porta potty business brings in 4.3 million a year.
In here? When I tell people that I own a porta potty business, I get a lot of disgusted looks, but once I explain to them the business model and the revenue, they get interested. And in 2020,
oh dude, I bet you make bank off of, what do you sell to construction companies? You just rent these puppies out, power clean them. Ain't that bad, bro. It would not be that bad a job.
we're projecting to do just over $4 million. More poop, the more money. The truth is, I take pride in what I do, and we're gonna mix it up like a lovely stew. I love coming to work every day, and I provide a service that everybody needs.
Really nice.
Everybody goes, right? My name is Daniel Tom. I'm 31 years old, and I'm an owner-operator of a porta potty company based in the Bay Area, California.
Nice, dude. In Cali too? Real nice.
We're right around the corner from some of the biggest tech companies in the world, like Google, Apple, and NVIDIA. But we've managed to build what I think is a low-tech, AI-proof business.
What is AI-proof? What does that mean?
In order to get into the porta potty business, I would recommend having at least $250,000. Each porta potty brand new costs about $800, and a new vacuum truck is going to run between $130,000 and $160,000.
Yeah, small time.
We're just completing our 3rd year in business. We started with 1 truck and about 100 toilets, and we scaled that up to 12 pump trucks and almost 2,000 portable toilets.
Right on, brother. Thank you.
Bro, got a little air freshener for it. Sick.
When people find out I own a porta potty company, most of the time their mind goes directly to events. But in reality, the majority of our money is made on construction projects like this. On this job, we have 8 toilets that are cleaned twice per week. Each of these rentals brings in $60 per week, and over the
That's it? Oh, but that's it, bro?
course of a 2.5-year project, we're gonna bring in about $7,800 per toilet. Across the Bay Area,
For a how long project?
we're gonna bring in about $7,800
For
per
a 2-year? Oh no. For real?
They're cleaned twice per week. Each of these rentals brings in $60 per week, and over the course of a 2.5-year project, we're gonna bring in about $7,800 per toilet.
Over a 2-year project. I mean, you just need a lot of contracts, right? You just need a lot of like companies that you work with, and I guess that would be kind of the hard part. I bet a lot of them do already have, you know, a porta potty, but unless you undercut.
Across the Bay Area, we have almost 2,000 porta potties rented out, spread out over more than 1,500 different job sites.
Okay, 2,000 porta potties. Say you get half of them, 50%, right? That's 1,000. 7,800 a toilet. That's a lot of money. It's $7.8 million over a 2-year span. So 3. You make a whole lot of money.
I've cleaned so many porta potties, the smell doesn't really bother me. But every once in a while, I'll come across one after somebody had some bad burritos or something like that, and even for me, it's hard to stomach. So this truck is essentially a huge vacuum.
I was worried.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hose, we're gonna turn on the pump, we're just gonna stick the wand in there, and we're gonna mix it up like a lovely stew.
Why is there so much
We're gonna pump
stuff in
everything out. The biggest mistake you can make as a new porta potty cleaner is not checking whether your porta potty truck is set to vacuum or blow. If your truck is set to blow and you put your wand in the porta potty and you open it, it's gonna blow everything that's inside that tank directly back in your face.
Bro.
And trust me, I've done it once, it never happened to me again.
I was gonna say that's happened to him. That's too much detail. It's obviously probably more than once. He just doesn't want to admit it.
That's not a lie, it's a true story.
Yeah.
Right now we're in the storage yard where we keep all of our porta potties and trucks when they're not being used.
Oh, imagine cleaning 1,000 of those porta potties though. How would you even 100 porta potties would take forever. Oh my gosh.
It's a little bit over an acre. It's pretty much a junkyard that we share with a bunch of different people, and our portion of the rent is about $7,000 a month.
Our junkyard, bro? In Cali?
In 2024, we did around $3.1 million. And this year in 2025, we're projecting to do just over $4 million.
So he has pretty much half the market share over there. That was almost on par with what I was saying. Like it was like 3.6 or something like that, 3.7. But whew, pretty close.
Our net profit margin is around 22%.
So they ain't even cutting.
¿Me ayudas? Our biggest expense
Must
is
have good
labor,
marketing,
taking
bro.
up about 30% of our gross income.
Really?
Pasé por Los Montañas.
I guess the porta potties are marketing themselves too, you know? So you don't even have to spend money on that. Actually,
In total, we have
wow.
19 employees. We have 14 drivers, 3 yard staff. I also have help from an admin staff. I take home around $120,000 a year, and everything else goes back into the business, into buying trucks and more porta potties.
Bro, everything else. Dude's balling. Dude's balling. He's taking a modest salary.
To put on rent. Based on our revenue, it would be possible to take.
I mean, he runs the whole thing. It's a modest salary. I already know people are like, "Oh my God, it's not modest, 120."
Come more at the end of the day, but at this point in time, we're really prioritizing reinvesting in the business to continue growing. Our biggest expenses are labor, which is about 30% of revenue, fuel, 8% of revenue, and paper goods, which is about 5% of revenue.
Okay, hey, that's not bad.
So this is another use case for a porta potty. We're in somebody's yard. They don't have any running water, no plumbing, anything like that. They run a business out of here. That's some nice art they got there.
Wow.
They got some chickens over there. They wouldn't be able to operate here if they didn't have somewhere to go to the bathroom. They need our service. Talking porta potty and revenue wise, we'd like to get to
a single toilet though, you're making $60 a week. How do you like get that customer though? Like that would be a really long process for one toilet.
1,000 porta potties on rent and at least $10 million in revenue. Whew. It definitely is achievable.
1,000 porta potties on rent. Wow. So he's 800K. No. Yeah, 800,000 cost to get that many porta potties. So he's deep $800,000. Let's keep that in mind. So he's got to make the money back. This isn't just pure profit.
In the Bay Area, there's a lot of events, a lot of construction going on, and we've only been in business for 3 years. There's so much market share that's out there available for us as long as we keep doing a good job. So right now it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
So he hasn't even scratched really the meat of it yet. That's awesome.
Heading to the wastewater treatment plant so we can dump out all the poop that we pumped out yesterday. So these are the sight glasses where you can see the level of the poop in our tank. And now that our
truck, $75 is not bad to get rid of all of that. Holy.
Truck is getting dumped, the level is slowly going down, and then we're gonna empty everything until it's all gone. For a truck this size, it usually takes about 10 minutes for it to empty completely.
Bro, the inside of that tank has to be disgusting. It's probably like caked up in there. I don't want to think about it. Never mind. Sorry.
So believe it or not, I actually went to college to be a PE teacher, but midway through my junior year, I was offered a part-time customer service position at another porta potty company, and I liked it so much that I decided to abandon teaching and dive in full-time after graduation. And now, 11 years later, I am an owner-operator of another porta potty company.
That's crazy, bro. Awesome story.
My 5-year vision for the company is continued growth. We just signed a new lease on a brand new property, has a warehouse.
You know he never does this too. He doesn't do this job. He does other things, I'm sure, but I'm sure he's got the drivers that do this. That's why he has 14 of them.
Warehouse, yard space, it's completely paved, and it has room for almost twice as many trucks as we have now.
Wow. Dude's playing porta potty sim in real life. That's fucking sick, bro. Actually, really sick video. I saw it at CNBC and I was like, I don't know about all that, but no, that actually sick. Love it. Definitely gonna like that. Not gonna subscribe because you never know with them. But yeah, sick video. Next one is gonna be, can I hop a freight train 550 miles to get to an NFL game?